Hello guys, my name is Juan and I'm here to bring you a tutorial on how to set up your driver utility, your driver configuration for 80 Radeon graphics cards. So for FSX, the best configuration, so as to not to lose performance and as to gain quite a lot of graphic quality. And welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. So first of all, we gotta do something within the settings of FSX or Prepare 3D. So we go to the settings tab and hit the customize down here button. And I'm not gonna go through every single item. What I care for is two things here. First of all, we gotta set the target frame rate to unlimited. Most modern graphic cards can take this, and yes, unless you got a very old graphic cards, I recommended you to set it to unlimited, also within the utility, the graphic card utility. But in this case, we are within FSX configuration, and we must set it within the configuration of FSX. The internal configuration, you must set it to unlimited. And yes, and we also have to uncheck the anti-aliasing, because we're gonna override it with the software of Radeon graphics. So we are interested in two things here, into the graphics tab, target frame rate unlimited, and filtering. This doesn't matter, but this does matter. Anti-aliasing, leave it unchecked. There you go. You hit OK, you exit Flight Simulator, and make sure you exit the game. And we come over here and display capture Radeon graphics here. Well, first of all, gonna go to Home. This is what pops up when you have installed the graphics card utility, of the driver, of an 80 Radeon card. And you get this menu over here when you hit open, and you have a couple of tabs here. You have gaming, video, relive. It's recording for live streaming and such, and another stuff, but we are interested in gaming, so we're going to create a profile for FSX in this case. So in order to create a profile, you gotta first click on this button over here. This button clicks, and you gotta browse. You gotta browse until you find whatever .executable file. In this case, this will do, fsx.execute, and we double click here. I'm not gonna, because I have already, but something like this is going to appear to you in the gaming menu. So when you first got it here, you gotta click over here, and this will pop up, and you will have to have it right like I have it. So I'm gonna leave the mouse still for a couple of seconds. So if you want to pause this and copy exactly what I have, then go ahead. I'm gonna explain right now why this must be this way. So first of all, Anti-Aliasing Mode, as I told you, we gotta overwrite the application. In this case, FSX application. Application override it, and you have a click over here, and you can use application settings, enhance application settings, or override application settings. So we click override, and we must select an anti-aliasing level. So we don't select 2x, it's too little. We don't select this, we select 4x, and I found that checking this setting is very good for performance and graphic quality. Then after that, we can go to the next item, Anti-Aliasing Method. We got three different possibilities here. You must select super sampling, or else you will have hard to read gauges. So that's the anti-aliasing method you want to choose in Radeon settings. So after that, morphological filtering off, anisotropic filtering mode, override application settings. I have just clicked, so I have set it to off. We'll click again, override application settings, and you have to choose an anisotropic filtering level. And I found out that 16x is the best, because it will of course give you the highest resolution, and I've found out that it doesn't affect a lot of your performance. So you gotta select one and you can choose 16x. Next item, texture filtering quality. You can set this to performance or standard and have a slight FPS increase, but I found out that setting it to high gives you the best quality, and it doesn't really affect noticeably the frame rates. So I have set it to high. I don't have a very high-end PC. I have an AMD, an A10 7870K, overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz, but it's not even in the i5 or Intel i5 or i7 quality of processors. So it's not a high-end PC, it's a mid-end PC. So yeah, you got that to compare to your own PC. So surface format optimization, you must leave this at off, or else you're gonna have stutters and such. Wait for vertical refresh, you must select off, unless application specifies. This is crucial, because else you're gonna have a lot of shimmering. So you must have this set up at off unless application specifies. OpenGL triple buffering off. Pretty much all this you're gonna have it at default. And some people, the last item I want to talk about, frame rate target control. Some people use external software to control their frame rates, and I've noticed some performance increase, and maybe not frame rate gain, but less stutters. Personally, with my computer, I haven't found any difference between selecting target frame rate control to 60 FPS, and I found out again in stutters by logging it at 30. So I pretty much disable this, but be my guest and test it by yourself. This is the the item that you can test by yourself, and give it a few runs, a few flights, and see what you got as a result. So well, that was my tutorial on how to set up Radeon settings for FSX, and I hope you enjoyed. Give me a few likes and subscribes, and see you around, guys. I'm coming home.